Hello there! Welcome to my abstract watercolor class. I've been making these watercolor abstracts for a while now, and I was kind of like waiting for a good moment, right moment, like to a level I was trying to reach to share what I have with you guys. There are more things that I want to explore, but I feel like I can't hold it any longer and I want to share this with you. So when I'm sharing my latest paintings, I can also refer to one of my classes, so you can go and make your own. So I need something out there, and I wanted to share what I have so far. So I just wanted to say that there will be, like, this will be a longer journey. It's because there are a few different ways I'm approaching to this, and we will tackle, let's say, chapter 1 in this class, because we can't do everything at once. Then the classes come out too long, and then the Skillshare is asking me, hey, if halfway is this 6 hours, people don't have time. So to avoid this, to make 6 to 8 hour classes, I will make this into, like, at the moment I'm thinking 4 parts, but there will be more in the future for sure. So what we will do, we will start with neurographical art. And neurographical art, that when you have lines going through and you connect them with these natural, almost organic looking shapes, basically you don't leave any hard corners in your painting. That's what you call neurographical art, and it gives a very organic and flowing look. I can show you one without it to see. Like, for example, in this one, I haven't made the corners yet. That it's pretty in its own way, that the geometrical shapes and so on, but when you have this, it has a very different look. So this is neurographical art. That's what we will do today and later as well. But it's not gonna be only this. That I started making these. Today we're gonna do this, like one of my favorites from this type, let's say. And we will try to recreate this painting as an example and for you to try. But later on, we will, for example, bring masking tapes. Let's take these and make different versions of them. I think I was splashing paint on them while I was doing other painting. Anyway, so there will be different versions of them, or like we will apply masking tape and paint one part and then remove the masking tapes and paint the other part, so that it will have more layers. This will also come, but you can see this is still in the neurographical art era. But later on we will move on to patterns, and this will be again in the future classes. But I wanted to show you this to say that I want you to have a similar progression. And as you are doing, probably like I'm doing, you will be experimenting with your paintings. You will think, oh, what if I use this pattern with this type of neurographic art, with these shapes? Maybe instead of circles, I will try triangles. You will be also experimenting. I encourage you to experiment. And that's how I keep going to different places. Then I find I really enjoy these things, and these patterns, for example, later we will get to that, and I love making them, and it's very relaxing, just like the neurographical art. And or like this is something I just did 2 nights ago, and I love making this pattern and I love the end result, and we will get to that as well. And we will go all the way to even we will leave the neurographical art behind and make these kind of abstracts as well. You can put whichever way you like. It's abstract, it doesn't have up or down. And I'm just picking a painting. Or even at the end, we will go to incorporating like actually real shapes. Like this is one of my favorite buildings in Warsaw, Pałac Kultury. This is Palace of Culture and Science. We will also do these kind of paintings later, and even this is one of my favorites, by the way, something like this, that we will bring in everything we are doing together: the watercolor, the neurographical art, the connecting them in that way, and also the patterns. We'll use the patterns to create actually the whole thing, like a physical thing, so it's still abstract, but it is also real. So like we will combine the both worlds, and I think this is the way I want to go at the moment. I love this one. And so I wanted to do this class, and I wanted you to have similar progression starting from where we are starting today, and in the future classes we will go towards this. And you will do lots of paintings, you will do lots of practice, and it will be great. And I'm sure you will come up with combinations I haven't thought of before, and I'm looking forward to seeing them. But in the meantime, I will try to show how I do everything, so maybe you won't have as many mistakes as I do, because believe me, not all of them works. So with that, we can start our class. We will start with the oh, I kicked out my microphone. Let's find it here. We're gonna today create this painting that I really like how warm this is. When I made this, I thought, oh, this looks like, actually this look like these fairy lights that on the strings, and it gives a very warm light and it's radiating out of them. And we're gonna try to create this. We will start with the drawing first, and after that we'll move on to painting, and that will be it for today. And in the future, like I said, we will go different places. It will be very relaxing, perfect for unwinding after a long day. I find it super meditative. I go into flow and totally forget about time while I'm doing these paintings, and I hope it will be the same for you. So without further ado, let's go with the drawing.